as is reminded to everybody. I'm sure, and not just in Washington, D.C., but likely in a city near you. You are reminded daily by the local news about how crime is at record rates. These kids is out of control. What are we going to do about the children? Well, Muriel Bowser, one of the Black Miss Leadership's class most respected leaders. Muriel Bowser has proposed what she calls the Act Now crime bill, where, amongst other things, she has proposed allowing Metropolitan Police, DC Police, to resume resume high-speed car chases in the city, which the police are not currently allowed to do, resuming drug-free zones, lottery-free zones. And she presented this bill to the DC City Council, and I believe hundreds of DC residents signed up to give comment on this bill, most of whom voicing their extreme disapproval of what Muriel Bowser is proposing. So let's take a look at this package from WUSA 9.
This holiday, WeatherTech gift cards are perfect for people to pick exactly what they want. Laser measured floor liners that fit your vehicle precisely. SigMat protects under.
I skipped. I was like, I skipped that, and I skipped your ad.
Can't skip.
There we go.
All right, so new at 4, a public hearing is going on right now to discuss Mayor Muriel Bowser's bill to address the rise in D.C. crime. The Act Now legislation that was presented over a month ago, it targets issues like open-air drug markets and organized retail theft. But as our Rafael Sanchez Cruz tells us, certain proposals, Rafa, getting a lot of pushback from district residents. What are you hearing?
It is, Adam. With issues like retail theft, we're not hearing a lot of opposition, but when it comes to changes in policing here in the district, that's where some residents are drawing the line.
We are creating criminal penalties.
Mayor Muriel Bowser's latest public safety bill is getting pushback from residents like third-generation Washingtonian Paul Spires.
That bill does not promote gun violence prevention or public safety. It promotes brutality, discrimination, and inaccountability.
The Act Now Amendment Act of 2023 targets issues like organized retail theft, but it also revives drug-free zones, a practice voted out in 2014 that targets loitering by allowing DC police to declare an area free of drug sales and consumption for up to 5 days.
We may have a drug-free zone. What about our in-between children that are walking by to get to school?
Ward 7 ANC Commissioner Ashley Ruff is concerned this might lead to police harassment of innocent people. The hotel executive Elliot Figueroa says this would address concerns along the Chinatown corridor.
The feedback from the guests that they're not willing to travel back because of the crime.
Another provision would allow DC police officers to review their body-worn camera footage before writing their initial police report in certain situations.
What?
Ward 2 Councilmember Brooke Pinto, who chairs the Committee on the Judiciary and Public Safety, says this helps build stronger criminal cases.
In practice, we've seen so many of those reports be so terse and so short, and then have to be amended if additional details come forward with
in practice,
review of
they get to change the story.
Reverend Claudia Harrison disagrees.
Go ahead,
she
Reverend.
runs Angels of Hope Ministries on Elvins Road Southeast, where this shootout was captured on Saturday.
We're in a war zone. This is serious. Young people are not going to school because they're afraid of going down the street and who's going to come around the corner to shoot them.
They have to respond to the massive coordinated retail theft. These carjackings, dog nappings. Those things are real in people's lives.
The dog napping is real, y'all.
That last activist telling me that some legislation is better than none. Now, Mayor Bowser plans to advance this bill during this legislative session. She plans to get all 13 votes from the council members. And we're just told a couple minutes ago that the chief of police is here and she's actually testifying in support of this bill. We're going to run up and try to get her reactions. And we'll have that later on. I'm live in Northwest. Rafael Sanchez Cruz, WUSA 9.
Yeah, anything here to do that will.
Wow.
But you hear the news co-signing anything to please stop the scourge of crime. Thoughts, gentlemen. Let me get y'all's thoughts, because I have some other things to contribute here, but I'd like to get y'all's.
So we only have we only have really a couple of minutes.
Okay. That's
in
fine.
fact, literally 2. And we have Kalanji and his guests are here. So, but just absurdity. I'll leave it there for me. That's my
absurdity. that's a fair characterization.
And
Kamal, what did you
to
think
hold us over?
about
I
the
mean,
crime
it's a
proposal?
combination of the bill and then the story. One, that the story shows you these empty drugstores as if those drugstores were like there was some mass haul of crime that emptied the shelves of the drugstores. It's like, that's got nothing to do. You just picked a picture of a drugstore with the shelves empty and trying to equate that with some massive criminal activity that just took place. And then a woman who says that they get to review the body cam before, that means they get to lie better, right? Because then they get to say, oh, I need to match this up with the body cam stuff.
That's why she came back and said it helps make stronger criminal cases. Well,
exactly.
duh.
So, yeah. I mean, I'm glad to see that folks in the community it seems to be, don't buy this, see it as the fraud that it is, and see the fact that, and hopefully they can push back strong on this, that this is only going to unleash the police in the community to kill, murder, arrest, and then to justify their actions as they're doing so. This has nothing to do with like dog nappings and or other activities in terms of criminal activity. This has all to do with unleashing the police on a larger community once again.
Really quickly, let me say this. So, in the first time in DC's history last year, or maybe this year, sometimes I get my years confused, but in the last year, for the first time ever, a Metropolitan Police officer was convicted of killing a citizen, or killing a resident while on active duty, while in duty, right? How he killed this person was he chased them while this young man was driving a scooter. I think his name was Karan Hilton Brown. This young man ended up losing his life as a result of this police officer pursuing him. Okay, one of Muriel Bowser's proposals in this crime bill is to make police pursuits legal, is to legalize the actual criminal behavior that actually took the life of a young man, that got this cop convicted for the first time ever in DC's history. I believe he was convicted of second-degree murder. So just to underscore Kamal's point, she wants to unleash the police on DC residents more so with this bill. So yeah, that's it.